Oh my God, y'all. I was muted. I don't know why it does that. I was not muted. And then it turned on to mute. I was going for a good minute. Thanks. If something's messed up, you need to sometimes tell me because I'm a hot, hot mess. I'm going to take a sip of coffee because I did not notice that shit. We're just starting out so well today. And I can't even cut that out. So that's nice. I'm just going to note that I'm a hot mess and we're going to just move forward. I was saying to myself for a good minute on mute that I was really tired. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much. Hi, Nam. Hello. I'm glad that y'all missed that. I can't cut out that 1 minute that I was on mute and talking to myself. So just skip it. Just skip it, people watching it back. But okay, as I was saying, it is busy season for my full-time job. My part-time job, which is retail, as you can tell, it's retail. And there's just things going on that I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I'm just present, kind of, whenever I work at the retail job. And then I have Murderous Fairies coming out in late March, and all the stuff happening with publishing, and I don't even know. So I'm just really tired. So that's why I have coffee. Last time that I did a stream, was it like 3 weeks ago? I don't even remember. It wasn't even an hour. Maybe it was 40 minutes. I was so exhausted. And then fellow author and booktuber John Douglas, yeah, he was like, you got to have coffee as you're doing a live stream. And I'm like, yes. So I'm taking John's advice. Hello, Andy. Thank you for stopping by. We're just chilling, as per Chillax with me. And I haven't written since, was it yesterday's? I think it was. Wait, what day is it? Friday. No, so sorry. Wednesday. Haven't written since Wednesday. I got like 650 words with Thomas during that live stream. The rest of this month will be on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. PST, but then we're going to move it to Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST because I forgot there's a meeting, like, yeah, I guess you count it as a meeting, but it's like a live stream meeting during ad school, in ad school. The words, it's very hard today, that starts at 5 and goes to 6. And I'm like, I did not think that through. Oopsie. And I love a good ad school live stream. So yes, the rest of this month will be Wednesdays, but then we're going to move the live stream productivity sprints to Thursdays, March onwards. And I'm happy that I got like 550 whatever words because it's been a hot mess. Yes, it's been stressful. I don't know much to like what to do other than just ride that stress wave. And just do the best you can, people. Also, what I'm doing is just reading. I'm reading a lot. My February TBR only had 6 books or something. And it was really depending on if I could get through Black Leopard, Red Wolf, which is 620 pages. And yeah, I got to 150 pages, and then I realized, okay, this is literary epic fantasy. I what? I didn't I probably have maybe 3 literary fiction books on my shelf. I have more epic fantasy on my shelf than literary fiction, but it's an it's an it's an interesting mix. I DNF'd it. I did not rate it. I usually will rate DNFs if it's 50% or more. 150 pages out of 620 is not 50%, so I didn't rate it. But I did read Sarah J. Maas's 850-page book in a week. It is really dependent on the writing, the story, the characters, the author, so on and so forth. That was Marlon's first book that I read, and I don't know. I don't know. We were reading it in the Messed Up Book Club, and everyone else liked it except me. And I think it's at 4 or 5 people now that are reading it. 1 or 2 people already finished it. Yeah. So I'm the lone person that DNF'd it. I could not. I can't do literary type of writing style with epic fantasy mixed in. Yeah. But that doesn't mean it's a bad book. It does not mean it's a bad book. That's just I am not a literary fiction girly. And for some epic fantasy I can do. So, not all. I keep forgetting that, and Thomas has to remind me that Lord of the Rings is epic fantasy. Maybe it's because it's the first ever epic fantasy. I don't know, but I just don't think of Lord of the Rings as epic fantasy. It's just a bad book. I am the outlier in our Messed Up Book Club because everyone's giving it 4 or 5 stars. Actually, I think most people are giving it 5 stars. The Messed Up Book Club invited other people in because it's a big book club, and then within that book club, there's sections, you section it off, and one of them is the Messed Up Book Clubs, and it's me, Patrick, and Brian, and sometimes Nathan, and then sometimes one other person. But this time, because it's literary epic fantasy, more people joined. And I wouldn't even say that it's messed up. It's not horror. I think people, and I actually think like the publishing house messed up their marketing with Marlon James's book. It was marketed as the African Game of Thrones, and that's not really accurate. So you see a lot of people disappointed with Black Leopard, Red Wolf, and I get it. And that would be an example of marketing not done well, honestly, which is a disservice because you want to target the right readers. But if you're saying it's the African Game of Thrones, well, then you're like trying to aim for Game of Thrones fans, and I don't think that they would like that for the most part because it's different. I tried the first Game of Thrones book and I gave it 1 star. Yeah, come at me in the comments. Whoopsie. But what I'm currently reading to de-stress, honestly, I'm trying to de-stress right now, y'all, is Cards on the Table by Agatha Christie. And then Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Okay, the Maybe in Another Life, it took like a month to arrive. I thought it was lost. Well, I guess it was lost until it arrived like 2 days ago, a day and a half ago, whatever. And all right, that's going to be my second to last Taylor Jenkins Reid book. The other one I have is Forever Interrupted, and that's her first book ever. And then there's a short story. What is it? I don't even remember. I don't remember the title, but it's a short story, and I don't think it's in print. Who knows? So I don't even know if I'm going to read that short story. I just have Maybe in Another Life and Forever Interrupted, and then I'll be done with Taylor Jenkins Reid's book backlog, all the books. And I need to figure out where her books are in this and then like put them together, maybe. Because I did that with Chandler Morrison. It's on this shelf. You can't see him though. I just gathered all Chandler's books and put them together. And then I have Patricia Briggs's books all together. Yeah, I think that's it. This shelf is, I don't know what I'm going to do with my knickknacks that are on it. Maybe I need to put up shelves. So in the apartment that we used to live in, I had shelves for all those mugs, and they were on the wall, and they were just very pretty on the wall. So we need to put up shelves because the majority, I would say, of the knickknacks are mugs, and I need to make room because there's mugs on this empty shelf where I'm like, I don't know where to put them because the kitchen's full. And now mainly all you see are mugs behind me on the bookshelf. And I'm like, I want to focus on other cutesy knickknacks that I have. Yes, everyone's allowed their unpopular opinions. I agree. But I do get eyebrows raised when I give Game of Thrones books. Well, it was only one book because I didn't read the other books. 1 star. But then I liked Game of Thrones, the show, except the last season gave up there halfway. And, when I was on Twitter at the time of like the season, the last season, I got all of the spoilers I didn't need to watch. And then I also watched clips, whatever, on YouTube and read articles because I'm not going to watch it. It was just a hot dumpster fire. And I think most people agree that the last season of Game of Thrones did not make any sense. So that is not an unpopular opinion. That's popular opinion. And, so cards on the table. Agatha Christie. It's like the 14th book. I don't know why I randomly got it. It's fine. Yes, it's number 15. And Poirot isn't even in it that much, but I'm still liking it. I don't know why. I have no idea about Bridge either. But I would say I just needed a mystery. I think I'm going to look at my TBR shelf, which you can kind of see right there. It's the black little shelf. And see if there's any other mysteries. I don't think there are. Or maybe there's that one urban fantasy, Dragons Don't Eat Me, but I don't think that's considered mystery. I'll see. Because I just want some mystery. I don't know why. I'm just like, give me the mystery. And maybe because I'm writing mystery. And I devoured the 23rd book of Franny Fisher. Was it last year? Yeah, I waited a year because I love Franny Fisher and Carrie Greenwood. Why do I keep saying Underwood? I'm so sorry, Carrie. Carrie Greenwood. But it's published out of Australia, and the 23rd book, which is maybe 30 pages, give or take, it was like $40. I'm like, ma'am, no, it's not even hardcover. But they were shipping it over, from Australia to here if I were to get that. So I had to wait a year for them, the publishers, to publish it in the US. I don't know. It was very weird, but I got it. And I was like, I need more. But then I had other books going on, and I don't even know what's going on. It's fine. Um, that's like my life the past 6 months. So, but I did add some other Agatha Christie Pro books. 2 of them are for Christmas. I really only do readathons for 2 months out of the year. In March, it's Irish Madness readathon, so it's just all Irish stuff. And then Halloween, it's Halloween themed or like horror, mystery, suspense thriller. But I'm gonna try and go for like winter holiday themed for Christmas. And winter holiday could be any of the holidays. So 3 months out of the year. Wow, I'm just trying my absolute best. Yes, that show went to doo-doo. Doo-doo poo-poo. Poo-poo. I don't know what happened there, but oh my gosh. I can't recall any, well, maybe I can if I think about it, but I can't recall any show that went off the rails so quickly. Or like it was so good for a long time, and then like the last season or 2 it went to poo-poo. I'm sure they're out there. I can't think of anything right now. Which I guess that would be good. That's good. So it's like it's rare. Though I'm not a film or TV show aficionado, so I'm sure someone is, and they're like, I can name you 15 different shows. I cannot. Well, not just me. My husband and I, we started the whole Jurassic Park World movies, and we're at the last one that came out in 2022, and it's almost 3 hours. It doesn't need to be that long. We're like, an hour and 45 minutes or something, and I'm just like, I need a break. I don't think it needs to be that long. And I understand the plot, or like the multiple plot points. Let's go with that. But there's too many points of views. And I know exactly where it's going at the end. You're going to come together, right? I don't know though. Was that the best choice? I don't know. And I'm also waiting for Oppenheimer, because no way was I going to watch a 3-hour movie in the theaters without an intermission. There's no intermission. So we are waiting for it to come out, and we have like a 76-inch TV, so it's like we're at the movies. It's fine. And yeah, we're gonna have lots of bathroom breaks. At least I will. I cannot sit for 3 hours straight. Ugh. I just need a bathroom break, or I need to digest what was happening. Something. Yeah. It's like, what? The 10 Commandments. Is that a 4-hour movie from the 50s or 60s or something? I sat through that one time at my grandparents' house when I was 7 or something, and I don't know why. Maybe it was the first time I watched it, and so I was engrossed, but then now I have to break it up. And isn't The Sound of Music, doesn't it include in the TV, or not the TV, in the DVD, I swear I think it is, the intermissions? At least the one that my grandparents owned did. And that was fantastic. Let's bring that back. If you're going to have a movie that's like 3 hours or more, we need an intermission. Just break it up. When it's an hour and a half intermission and then continue on. I don't think it's that difficult, but whatever, it's fine. Hello, Bethany. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Did that rhyme? That'd be good. Yeah, this is the mug that my husband got me for Christmas. It's so good. And then there's another one. Where is it? Slow roll. It's this one. That's cute too. It has cats on it in a library. Yeah, The Sound of Music on VHS. It's 2 tapes though. I think that's what my grandparents had too, because they loved it. They absolutely loved that movie. And so they had the VHS, and then when DVD came out, it was a huge deal. So then they got the DVD, but it was it 2 DVDs too? I don't even know. No idea where that went. Probably in the garbage when they had to move out of their house and all that stuff. So, like 2016. I got a lot of my grandmother's stuff, like the knickknacks, and then some bigger stuff, not displayed. There's a whole tub of stuff that my grandmother had that she left for me when she moved into assisted living, because you can't take all that stuff. Right here, Buddha is about like 50 years old. It was a gift to my grandmother. And then if you see like the amethyst, like the amethyst right there. And then there's that's Ganesh, and I think it's Krishna, that one of her friends got in India at a temple back in like the 70s or something. And they just random stuff like that. If you see kind of like New Age or paganish stuff, it's from her, because she was neo-pagan. And she was a spiritual science minister. So she had so many fantastic books and items from around the world, and people just gave her stuff whenever they wanted to. No matter their background, they would just give her presents. Hello, Patrick, with his cute little kitty. I booped the little snoot. Oh, that's so cute. I'm not distracted or anything. It's okay. Good of you to miss that whole first minute where I was talking to myself on mute. Why am I like this? See, that's would be the negative of me doing lives by myself, because if I was with someone else, they'd be like, Nicole, get it together. I have to get myself together. And I don't know, this is like on my own, maybe I think it's my only 3rd or 4th, so it's fine. What for all the people that are watching, what's on your radar for today and the weekend? I don't even know. Other than not working. Do not work. I don't know what it is, but I just can't not do writing stuff lately. I don't know why. I am breaking my own rule of not working on the weekends. I need to not do that, because then I become even more exhausted. And how is that good for my business in the long haul? It's not. Or how's that just not good? It's just not good in general. It's not even about business stuff. But that's why I took today off, just to give myself a break. Everyone needs a break. And don't force yourself to work when you are on a break. I'm telling myself this as well as you all. Oh my. But I basically have Murderous Fairies good to go. Other than there are some ARC readers that haven't started yet or anything like that. So I'm not going to do much until I hear back, if I hear back. Because I have quite a few repeat ARC readers, and they uh, find typos. Though Patrick found typos, so he might have gotten all of them. Good for you, Patrick. Thank you so much. Hello, lovely. Hello, lovelies. But I did set up way in advance the Murderous Fairies live stream party on March 27th, and I'm going to want to send out links to people that want to join the live stream. I'm on the free version of StreamYard, so I don't know how many people can and can't join. Maybe it's like only 5. I don't even know. We'll see how it goes. It's more than a month away, so we all have time to figure it out, meaning me. I have time to figure it out. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And I am sporadically writing not murders fairies, midnight murders. I'm gonna get a little confused because murderous fairies, midnight murders starts with an M. It's okay. Midnight murders, yes, writing that. I think I have almost 12,000 words, and I am just going to look and see by the end of summer where I am. I'm having a lot of personal emergency after personal emergency, and that builds up on a lot of stress, and then like having 3 jobs, and then also some other family stuff that I haven't gone into because privacy concerns. And I'm just like, do I even keep the Midnight Murders pre-order up? I don't know. Also, I totally forgot about the election, and it's November 4th, and the election is November 5th. And I've been told many, many times by many, many authors, don't do that. But then it was because I said November 4th, and they were like, Nicole, did you realize? I'm like, no, I obviously did not. So I don't even know about that date. I mean, I could totally going to depend on where I am at during the end of summer. If it's like I'm at 40,000 words or like done, then I will switch it to maybe like October 30th. But I could, well, not could, I would get dinged um, for canceling the pre-order. However, ad school is great. Um, and they were like, you have to put yourself and your family first. And if you can't manage to get it, on the date or before, then we'll work on getting your pre-order privileges back. The worst would be that I don't have pre-order privileges for a year. So it's not like you get kicked off of Amazon publishing or anything like that. Yes, cuddle it, give it a high five. Yes. What are some other appropriate wording you can say about the like button? I don't know right now. So I'm not going to say anything. But I did also create, first step, create a scrivener document for A Witch's Heart. And that's going to be related content. I don't think it would count as a duology. I have to ask people if it would count as duology, but I know it's for sure related content. For the 2 foxes, I'm going to have the granddaughter of Sarah in like 1690. Yeah, let's go with that. Um, go back to the area where Sarah once was, and she actually, the main character Elizabeth, has the ability to speak to animals. So I think um, that's going to be really interesting. Have I planned anything really else out? Not really, other than I'm seeing glimpses of scenes in my mind, and that's usually how that works. I just go with it. It's definitely going to be historical fantasy, of course. So I do also have um, like mock-ups. I'm going to go with mock-ups of a few book covers that Faye Lane, who's my cover artist, did for the Two Foxes. And so they're going to look similar, but not the same. You don't want the same cover. Duh. But she can definitely mix it up so it doesn't look exactly the same as the Two Foxes new cover, which is gorgeous, by the way. I love it. Love it. And I think that's going to be easy, the book cover at least. It's going to be easy. So something easy is working for me. And this strand of hair is annoying me. I slept on my waves and it's not looking good. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Lurk, like lurk. Wait, the Adams Family. It's Lurk. Lurk. What's that dude's name? Is it? No, it's Lurch. Okay, I'm fine. Everyone, hold your pants. Patrick will be right back. That that is showing my brain is not working very well. It's okay though. I've noticed that I'm a bit slow, more than usual, but yeah, stress. It's a thing. It's fine. If you want to check out the Two Foxes, I dropped the linky link down there from Amazon. It's been an interesting 2 months because so December for sales, pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. January, what is going on? And then February, okay, I guess. But I've had to manage my Amazon ads, and this is across the board, so something is going on. We don't know what's going on, but the impressions have just jumped way up, and the clicks have jumped way up as well, even compared to December, which that would be a natural thing. And sales are not making sense, like little to no sales. And it's even for big time indie authors, not just small beans like I am. I don't know what Amazon did to the algorithm or whatever. We don't know. Ad School is looking into it, but they're like, we can't really tell. So then it was, okay, look at the search reports and see the clicks, and if it's not relevant, negative target, and then lower bids and some other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I had to lower all my freaking bids because I was about to break even. I always make a profit, and not like a small profit. It's a pretty big profit. Yeah, I was closing in on breaking even in January. I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. Not today, Satan. So I lowered all my bids, and I don't know what's going on. Well, I have a profit still, but it's just really It's bizarre. The last, I guess it's a month and a half, but January and February is still a vibe of high clicks, and you're like, where's the sales? Okay, thanks. Oh yes, Andy has a new video. I'm not going to open YouTube because it might play and then that would be really awkward. But let me try. Oh, it's not in this one. Yeah, for authors, there's a new find a way issue thing, which was actually talked about in the ad school, and then find a way backtracked that. Oopsie. That's fine, I guess. Oh, snap. Don't play. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, find a way, backtrack that really fast. We're gonna find a way video by Andy. We're gonna share that. Did I spell that right? I don't even. Yeah, let's just go with that. It's fine. You know how expensive audiobooks are? No, I can't do it. I can't. Some people are like, hey, can you do an audiobook? No, I cannot. I cannot. No. And then people ask, well, you can do it with your own voice. I'm like, ma'am, sir, dude, I have too many speech impediments. Okay, that's not going to happen. I would, yeah, no, it wouldn't work. So like I could kind of do it for cheap, but not with this voice. No, not my voice isn't the problem. It's the speech impediments that are the problem. As you could, I guess you can kind of see in my like edited videos, maybe, I don't know. But during lives, oh yeah, that's pretty obvious. I'm not lying to you. I was in speech therapy from 3 years old all the way to graduating high school. So I've improved greatly. I will give myself that. But it's an ongoing thing. Spot away, okay. Spotify and Find Away voices act like authors never read the fine print. I think it's because a lot of people don't, and so they're like, I'm going to sneak that in. But then authors are like, no. we know what's what. We want our royalties because we work so damn hard. We're reading the fine print. Or someone is, and then it's going to spread. Absolutely. Because yeah, I don't listen to audiobooks and I can't afford them. So I can't afford to do them in either way. So I am not into the audiobook scene, but yeah, it was kind of news to me until people were freaking out and I was like, oh, okay, not the best choice. Oh yeah, I was just distracted by someone trying to debate me on ERP, which is an OCD, the golden standard for OCD treatment. I'm like, okay, then go do other talk therapies. It's not gonna work. But I got distracted. But yeah, I do volunteer advocacy work for PTSD and OCD. So I get random people on my phone and then I get, ooh, shiny object. I think that's a lot of people though, not just me. But wow, what else is there for updates? I don't think there's that much left for updates or having any fun. We were having fun, but I can't recall. I just got so distracted by the phone notification. I'm like, oh my, I'm not debating you today. Or right now, obviously. And do I want to? Oh my. I did, oh yeah. Well, I guess the other update, I'm going to attempt to go into YouTube and not have it be loud. Shh, don't say anything. Hold on. Oh yes, okay. I recently put out the top 10 best books on mental illness and mental health, but I did it at a really weird time yesterday that I don't think that many people saw it. It failed once, and then it took like, I don't know, 2 hours or something to finally upload, and I was getting nervous because it does not take more than 30 minutes on my computer or internet or anything like that. So I was like, what's going on? Probably the snow, because we don't get snow here, and like things just don't seem to work. And there's that. Oh, I did a little typo in there. Oh no, it's fine. That's the top 10 best books that I have used personally that have worked for me. And then there's a bonus book that is not mental health or mental illness, but it can help. And that's The Gift of Fear. Oh, I spoiled it. Sorry. But I read The Gift of Fear as it was assigned in my college self-defense class, and I thought it was really, really good. And I don't think I would look and see if there's an updated version. Maybe there's an updated version. I don't know. I think it's fairly straightforward. But you never know with nonfiction. Nonfiction likes to update itself. And I forget when that was published. The late 90s or early 2000s? Perhaps. Oh, yes. Yeah, we got like 40 minutes of actual sprinting instead of, yeah, okay. That was 2 hours and 40 minutes or whatever that was ending up to be. Thomas and I get to chatting a lot. Oopsie. We'll do better next time. The first one that we did together, it was mainly sprints. I think it was just like we were chatty and then therefore only 40 minutes of, I don't know. That was interesting. We'll do better next time, as in like more sprints. It's fine. It's okay. Are we referring to Thomas? I think, yeah, I didn't invite him onto the sprint. Not a sprint. Oh my God, people. To the live, because he's busy on Fridays. Usually he pops in, but yeah, he's busy. Oh, yes. Brain worms. You know, the unhinged door erotica. Is it erotica or is it just romance? No, I think it is erotica. Short story. I saw someone else review it on BookTube, and I was like, okay. I wonder how that got out. And also, I think it's, how many reviews does it have now? Oh, girl. Is that 12,000 reviews? Damn, that got really high fast. Okay. All right. Yes, go Vera Valentine. I think the last time I checked was like a week ago and it was not at 12,000. It's like barely at 3 stars though. But then again, sometimes they're just people that will read it even though like, okay, so it's an erotic door romance, right? So it's like for erotica and romance readers, but then people are so interested they read it and then they don't like it, and I'm like, okay. I don't know why, but sure, go with it. Kind of not your audience if you hate it, or if you hate erotica and or romance. Like that's kind of the point of the book. But oh, thank you. Yes, he is funny. Oh, it's a Valentine's book pick. Oh, like on a blog. It was a blog for Valentine's Day. I didn't see that. I also don't really follow blogs. Oh, there's is it Bookstore? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's like book and STR or something. Bookstore. On Facebook that I get a lot of my, or yeah, I share a lot of the memes from there. And I think they have a blog. I just don't click on their blogs. Yes, thank you, thank you. Where do I get book recs nowadays? I just get them for friends, or I'm just scrolling through Goodreads, or it's from other, well, is it? Yeah, other authors and or other readers, whatever. And then also, I will read books from um, the recommended. Like sometimes Amazon does get it right. So sometimes, not all the time, because I read so widely and differently that the Amazon Rex section, it's confused. It does its best. Yes, very true. I don't go by other ratings. Everyone is different. Yeah, you gave my books that I rated high a 3 star and no rating. I don't do ratings anymore because of different opinions. Yeah. Unhinged is a 3 star, but might be a 5 star. Yeah. Um, Thomas had a great, I'm not going to say rant, conversation. Yesterday, when was the sprint? It was Wednesday. Duh. Okay. On Wednesday, I'm just in a blur moment. On Wednesday, Thomas had a great conversation like near the end of the sprint. I think actually Ward was around for that, where you can say that a book or like a movie or a piece of just any piece of art is good, but that doesn't mean that you personally liked it because you have your personal taste and therefore and experiences, blah blah. And that's true, um, especially for things that are outside the norm, like unhinged or erotic. But with 12,000 reviews, now I know people don't like to necessarily hear this, but reviews doesn't necessarily mean that you're making bank, but it is at least a good indication people are reading it, because you can give away, like this one indie romance writer, it was like last year, gave away 7,000 ARC copies of her book, and then like that took off. But she said, yeah, I'm not making like what you would expect because I gave 7,000 art copies away for free. But looking at the long haul of things, yeah. So, Bad, do you know if the Vera Valentine just gave out copies? I'm not sure. Then you also have when you're doing promos, like Zoe Bub, which is a huge romance free book but you have to be invited and it has to be romance. I know a lot of romance readers are like, whenever that happens, they're getting like 5,000 downloads, and it's every quarter. And I'm like, good for you. I don't, yeah, that has never happened for any of my books. But I'm not at a genre like that, though. I guess you could say maybe urban fantasy is like that. However, I have niched to mystery as well, so it's urban fantasy mystery. So it's a mystery book in urban fantasy, versus like I could see, for example, Patricia Briggs's Mercy Thompson is urban fantasy, right? Not really any subgenre. She could probably get, like, if she did a free thing, a free promo, she could probably get like 10,000 downloads or whatever. No idea, but a huge sacrifice sometimes pays off. Look how many booktubers are talking about it. Yeah. And so that would be, that's a decision the writer has to make, and also like something that niche, even around Valentine's Day, you have to decide if that's going to be right for you and if you can handle that book like barely at 3 stars on Goodreads. So I wonder what it is on Amazon. Usually Amazon's a little nicer. But Unhinged book. That's funny. Actually that's not too bad. She's at 4.8 thousand reviews on Amazon with a 3.6 star rating. Oh yeah, she's bumping it up in the categories. I paused because one of the top reviews is, are authors okay? Are the readers? I don't know. I mean, you gave 3 stars. So are you okay? Are you okay, ma'am? Calling yourself out, maybe? Maybe. Okay, on Facebook, I'm seeing a lot of people like, I support taboo indie authors. Is this the taboo book that we're talking about? I don't know. But I'm just like, I'm not saying anything because I don't know what y'all are talking about. So, love to see the support, but also I'm not going to say yay when I don't know what the books and authors you're talking about. Yeah. Is it really taboo though? I haven't read Unhinged, the Dora erotic romance, so I can't say. It's okay though. You know what's funny is Chuck Tingle. He's still going strong. You would say that he's taboo, but his stuff's hilarious. I want to read his traditionally published book, Camp Damascus. And then he has a new book that's also traditionally published, Bury Your Gaze. I want to, wait, that's not coming. No, that is out. That's coming out. I need to read Camp Damascus first. But then, whenever Bury Your Gaze comes out, then yes. I don't read his, I don't read his erotica or romance, but he's a really nice person, Chuck Tingle, because he's on Facebook a lot. Very supportive. Sometimes you just want, like, there are maybe 1 or 2 books, or one, where the writer of a genre you don't usually like, but then they come out with a banger and you're like, yes, because you're so supportive of everyone else and you're really nice and respectful and just so positive. You want to read it. Though then again, well, supposedly, the Bury Your Gaze is horror, so I'm into it. Oh, and I think Camp Damascus is as well. I'm interested. That's what I'm saying. I am totally interested. And I don't know what else. Oh, it's the 16th. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to read I'm totally gonna read other books other than the Taylor Jenkins Reid one that I'm currently reading and the Agatha Christie one. Those are not long. I appreciate short books, okay? My mind can handle only so much at the point at this point. But I do have The Druid by Jeff Wheeler on call, but that is also kind of short. So I'm like, what am I going to read after that? I don't know. It's up in the air. But I have March. It's all Irish books. I am good to go for that. Oh, and there's 2 messed up books, but they're really short. Like I could read those in a day. We probably will. I don't even think, under 200 pages probably for both of them. So it's not a big deal. Mainly for March, it's all Irish stuff. And then I'm going to jump in April and read whatever, because it's whatever for the remaining months until October. Though, yeah, no, I'm not going to do Christmas in July. I'm just going to do Christmas books during Christmas, or winter holiday books. It's okay. It's fine. There are plenty out there. So I can see why we do the Christmas in July, but I am not that into it. So I'm going to do a winter holiday in December. So I do need to get off and do some errands. Yay. Look how excited my face is. I got really sad and serious really fast. I apologize. But yay, errands. And like I'm looking out the window and there's still snow on the ground, but I don't think it's icy. Though there are some areas around here that I guess they don't have great snow plows or any snow plows. So yeah, some areas are not that great. We'll see how it goes. It's fine. My husband's driving. I'm not driving. I'm not experienced enough to handle out there. But I wish it looked a little nicer with the snow, but it's not. It's not looking great. It's like that weird slush. I don't know. But we need food. So the next live stream will be next Wednesday with Thomas, and it's going to be a productivity sprint. You don't have to be a writer to join. You can also read or fold laundry or do all the things, And we're going to try and do more than just 2 20-minute productivity sprints. Can I promise that? No, because when Thomas and I get to talking, well, you know what happens. We chat a lot. We laugh a lot. We spread the love. But, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine though. I kind of just do whatever. I don't really have a set time. I also have to run errands in the snow, so it's like, okay, get it done. But usually it might be usually these are longer, except the last month. I was a hot mess. I was tired. I was exhausted. I was like, I don't think y'all need to see me like this. But this one was better. I just for the first minute, I was on mute talking to myself, but everything else was fine. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day and the weekend. Do some self-care, and I'll see you soon. And I did recently upload, whatever, a new pre-recorded video, so you can check that out in the meantime. But I'll see you next time, and have a great rest of your day.